Hey everybody, today I want to talk with you about negative stereotypes and how the stigma against mental illness affects those of us who struggle. So like I said, today I want to talk about how the negative stereotypes and the stigma associated with mental health, how it affects those of us who have mental illness, or even those of us in the field. How does it affect us? How does it change what we do? And I think this is really important because that's what we're working together for. So I would encourage all of you, share this video. This is important. People need to know that when they make comments, when they say things that are hurtful, when they perpetuate stereotypes and stigmas, how much it can actually hurt those who are already struggling. Please share the videos, retweet, do whatever it is we need to do to get the information out, because the more we talk about it, the more channels on YouTube talk about this, the more people share their stories, the more we comment and talk to one another, the better. Because we know that we're not alone in it. We know that the stereotypes are wrong, and we know that all it takes is a supportive community and reaching out to get help to make a difference. And so, how does this really affect us? I know many of you have reached out to me talking about how people have said things that are really hurtful, or they did this, or somebody told me I just need to eat, or I don't understand why you cut yourself. That doesn't make any sense, or any number of things. Like if you're depressed, just, smile a little, get out of the house, God. Or anxiety, everybody gets anxious. Ugh. Like people don't really understand, and they don't realize how those comments can really affect how we feel and how we go about our lives. And it can actually leave little scars on us inside and the way that we feel about ourselves, and can cause us to act out of that and to be frustrated and to be angry. And it just perpetuates this horrible, terrible cycle. And the worst of it is that it slows us down from actually reaching out to get help, because then we're afraid of what people will think. Oh, they see a therapist, shit's not good for them. Or, oh, they see a psychiatrist, that means they're crazy. Or whatever people say. Be aware, be cognizant of the things that come out of your mouth, the things you think, the things you perpetuate. Because you know what it actually is? The truth of it, and the honest truth, those of us who get help are really strong. We're fighters. We're not gonna sit down, we're not gonna take it. We're actually reaching out to get help because we know that we can do better, we can be better. We're like optimizing our life. The people who don't get help, people who sit in the shadows, the people who struggle and don't want to tell anybody and pretend and make fun of others who have it, those ones are the weak ones. And that's sad, really, if you think about it that way. We're actually working on ourselves. And that's hard work. That's the hardest work of all the work you'll do in your life, is the work you do in therapy. People who don't get it just don't get it. So I would encourage all of you, this is just my call to arms. Reach out, get help, support those around you, say positive things. Let's not be mean to one another. We're a community full of love and life, and that's why I only approve comments that are positive, that support breaking through the stigma and talking about it. And that's why I always am telling you, like the video, because that tells YouTube that mental health is important and it's crucial to our life. And that's why we need to share things. Retweet tweets about mental health and awareness, share videos that I put out, and just overall, share positive information, things that can support one another, because it's so important that we as a community help break through the stigma, stop people from talking poorly about it, stop people from giving stereotypes out anymore, and giving the real truth of the issue, really what it's about. We know eating disorders aren't about the food, it's a coping skill. Same with self-harm. It's a way to cope with what we feel. We know that depression and anxiety are symptoms of a bigger issue and something else that's going on. It's not always about that one thing people see or talk about or know about. And we need to start talking about it more. We need to start giving out the truth and not perpetuating the lies. So work with me, share this video, like this video, retweet positive information. Let's help each other. Let's work together as we break through the stigma and work towards a healthy mind and a healthy body. Slowly. And I know this is just one of those things you're like, Kay, that sounds really weird. But I promise you, by drawing your focus back to the area in your body and back to that area over and over, your anxiety will diminish. It's because